What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I am back today to give you guys a review of the Air Jordan 4 Retro in this White Thunder colorway. Today's video is brought to you by Capsule. Capsule is a brand new product on the market which helps to preserve your sneakers and extend their lives by up to 2 times. So it's a very simple process. They offer these UV protective pods, which is where you store your shoes inside. And then after that, once you seal up the shoes, you inject the secret sauce which comes in the form of a cartridge. So this not only pushes out the bad air containing the oxygen and the dirt, but it pushes in their scientifically backed formula, which is a preservative, which targets the 2 main reasons why your shoes age, fade, and crumble over time, which is hydrolysis and oxidization. So this is a scientifically backed formula, and it's something that's been tested rigorously. And in my opinion, it's best used for those grail type sneakers that you wear maybe a couple times a year, and then the rest of the time they're literally just sitting in a box on your shelf. So if you're looking to extend the lives of your sneakers, check out Capsule. I've linked their website, their socials, all that good stuff down below. And they also recently introduced Capsule Club, which is a subscription-based service. So if you're looking to preserve more of your shoes, this is the best way to get the best value. So again, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. Links are down below. So this right here is the Air Jordan 4 Retro White Thunder, which takes the iconic Thunder colorway, which normally is black and yellow, but it replaces all the yellow with white instead. So these dropped earlier this month for a price of $215 US or $280 here in Canada, and the official colorway for this shoe is simply just black and white. So these were available at most Air Jordan retailers, including The Closet Inc. here in Canada. The Closet Inc., like you guys probably know by now, is my go-to shop for Nike and Jordan retros. They're independently owned and operated, based right here in Southern Ontario in Canada. So for all my Canadian viewers out there, I've also linked their socials, their website, all that stuff down below. So check them out, support the independent sneaker shops, and tell them that I sent you. Here's a quick look at the packaging. So this is done in this inverted style. So instead of it being predominantly black, we have a white-based cardboard box with Jumpman Flight branding on the top in black instead. So on the sides, you can see this is all done in white, and we have this very faint, shiny splatter effect to it, which is found on all sides. So as far as the shoe goes, jumping right into the details, the majority of the upper of the shoe is crafted out of a black colored nubuck. To the touch, it definitely has a synthetic feel to it, but from the sides, you can kind of see that there is traces of genuine nubuck underneath. So the same black nubuck covers the front toe cap and extends downwards towards the middle of the shoe. For the bottom 3 eyelets, this is crafted out of a matte white colored TPU in the form of your typical Jordan 4 lace crown. In between this, we have more black nubuck, along with the signature netting that's seen on most Jordan 4s. This is done in black with this white layer underneath. And then the top 3 eyelets are again covered in another lace crown in white, and this is attached to the side wing, which is constructed out of a black colored TPU. Underneath this, we have more of that black colored nubuck, which wraps around the bottom of the heel. This covers the top portion of the heel as well, and then just like any other Air Jordan 4, we have a TPU heel tab with a white colored Jumpman logo in the center. As far as the laces go, so this pair only comes with 1 lace option, and they're a flat style black colored lace. Beneath this, covering the bottom half of the tongue, we have more black colored netting with white colored mesh underneath, creating a very strong contrast. And then on the top of the tongue, we have black colored nubuck, and we have this patch stitched onto the top with Jumpman Flight branding in white. On the back of the tongue, like any other Air Jordan 4, we have this upside down Air Jordan branding, and then both the back of the tongue and the interior of the shoe, this is covered in this black colored liner, and the collar of these Jordan 4s is pretty well padded. For the insoles, these come with a polyurethane foam insole. Nothing too special here though, to be honest. It's lined in this black colored finish on top, and again, we have a white colored Jumpman pressed onto the heel. So the upper of these Jordan 4s sits atop a polyurethane foam midsole, which is painted in white, and encapsulated within this midsole, we have Nike Air technology underneath the forefoot, which is not visible, but it is visible underneath the heel. And then for the outsole, this is your typical Jordan 4 outsole, and this is crafted out of a mix of black and white colored rubber. We have a herringbone style traction pattern on the forefoot, which extends downwards towards the heel, and we have a white colored Jumpman towards the middle. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these White Thunder 4s, and in terms of sizing, so my foot measures as a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and I wear between a 10 or a 10.5 in most Air Jordan 4s, which means either true to size or a half size up, depending on the release. So getting these in a size 10, they fit me, but they definitely were a little bit snug, especially around the pinky toe area. So I feel like if you have a narrow or normal width foot, you probably can go true to size in these. But if you have a slightly wide foot or a very wide foot, you'd probably be better off going up a half size. But whatever size you normally wear for Jordan 4s, whether that's true to size or half size up, you'd probably be okay just sticking with that same size for this pair. Moving on to the comfort, so these feel like any other recent Jordan 4s, so they're honestly not that comfortable of a sneaker. There's some level of plushness with the polyurethane insole, but really, they feel relatively firm on foot, and there's not too much from a squishiness and cushioning standpoint other than that top layer of the insole. So for a casual use sneaker, they're going to be okay. It's not something I would consider to be comfortable, but if you're able to get the sizing right and eliminate any pressure around the pinky toe area, these will be okay for a casual use sneaker. But I find that there's much more comfortable Jordan Retro models out there, including the Jordan 1, 3, and 5. Finally, in terms of the quality and craftsmanship, so first off, material quality was really nothing special. Like I said, this Nubuck layer, it definitely has a synthetic feel to it, even though from the side, and this is strictly my unprofessional opinion, it does look like it is genuine Nubuck, but the top layer definitely has a bit of a fake feel to it to the touch. The build of the shoe too was pretty lacking. There were a lot of extra long strings or threading that I had to trim down myself. The paint job on the midsole was pretty bad as well. You can see the areas where they kind of touched it up with a brush. So this was pretty disappointing. I've seen a lot better builds with other general release Jordans in the past little while, and this one was for sure more on the poorer side. So hopefully I just got unlucky and the pair that you got wasn't as bad as mine. So with all of that out of the way now, let's toss these on feet. I'll lace them up for you and I'll show you guys how these look. Overall, the colorway kind of speaks for itself. If you're in the market for an Air Jordan 4 that's going to be extremely wearable, this is probably a great option for you. Being done entirely in black and white, this is basically a shoe that you can wear every day if you really wanted to. I just don't find Jordan 4s to be that comfortable, so I kind of stay away from rocking Jordan 4s on a daily basis. But again, I wasn't wowed by either the material quality or the build of the shoe, and considering I'm paying $280 Canadian for a shoe like this, the quality just isn't worth the price. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this Air Jordan 4 White Thunder? For anyone watching, did you also pick up a pair of these? Were they a little bit too expensive for what you get? Or you just weren't feeling the colorway and this was a pass for you? As usual, if you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on X at sean.go spelt out, and visit my website at seango.ca. So thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I'll catch all of you in my next video.